Hi, I'm Merrell Bailey, Managing Partner at your caring law firm, with today's hot topic. Another in our series we are calling Estate Planning Lessons from Downton Abbey. What do you do if a loved one disappears and you have to administer his or her estate? How do you get someone declared dead if there's no body? This is exactly the situation at the beginning of Downton Abbey, an Edwardian period drama airing on PBS TV. I'm obsessed. The series is set in Yorkshire, England, and begins in 1912 when the news arrives at the country estate of Downton Abbey that the Titanic has sunk, taking with it James and Patrick Crawley, the next in line to inherit Downton Abbey. Now, James and Patrick Crawley were not rescued, and their bodies were not found. Legally, they're considered missing persons. Their heirs need to clean up their estates, but there's no proof of death. Where would you begin if you were a Crawley heir? In today's complex world, you're pretty much forced to hire a lawyer. Under Florida Statute Section 733.209, any interested person, yes, any interested person, may petition the court to administer the estate of the missing person. However, no personal representative shall be appointed by the court until the court determines the missing person is dead. Well, that doesn't sound very helpful now, does it? What good is it to try to become the personal representative, known as executor in states other than Florida, if the court won't appoint a personal representative until the missing person is determined to be dead? Well, you have to get the missing person declared dead. Under Florida Statute Section 731.103 sub 3, if the missing person can't be found for 5 years, he or she is presumed dead. But if the missing person was exposed to a specific peril of death, the court may declare the person dead sooner. Now, the sinking of the Titanic in our example from Downton Abbey is a specific peril of death that we would argue would allow the court to declare James and Patrick Crawley dead right away. But here's a more current example ripped right from the headlines. Olivia Newton-John's boyfriend disappeared from a boat off the coast of California during a fishing trip in 2005. His body was not found. Now, would Florida have considered disappearing off an otherwise unharmed boat a specific peril of death? Well, wait, it gets better. Dateline NBC hired private investigators who found her boyfriend 5 years later living in Mexico under a different name. Was his estate in limbo when he was tracked down? This is why that 5-year period comes into play. Oh well, that's a topic for a completely different video. The entire Downton Abbey series is full of interesting estate planning topics, so be sure to look at our other videos. I'm Merrell Bailey. Thanks for tuning in. I look forward to sharing the next hot topic with you soon.